exclusive home for postseason baseball. World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Pleasant.
In the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll
set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Coming to the plate now, Kelly Taylor, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, number 33.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Right fielder, Boyce Mathis.
Now in the box, Boyce Mathis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, left fielder, Freddie Hernandez.
Into the box, Freddie Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Into the box, Prince McDonald, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Here's the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And
it's early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
In now, Nick Dobson lifted in the air toward the line and right. Lambert on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Alfonso Vaccaro will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Hernandez looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Reed Lambert. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Digging in now, Jesse Padilla. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 3-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Padilla is off at first with 2 away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
2-2 the count. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Still no score. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Francisco Lindor.
Here comes the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Orlando Rosario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting 8, the first baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. changeup in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Marrero in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Fielder, Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mathis ranging forward. 1 down.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Albert Almora.
Standing in, Albert Almora. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Mathis is there. 2 down.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0. Finds the zone. Strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Batting eighth, catcher, Robert.
Striding in, Robert Inouye. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Dobson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for Cleveland, catcher, Alfonso Vaccaro.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, Kelly Taylor. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Swing and a line drive, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Into the box now, Boyce Mathis. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a strike. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
First pitch of the at-bat comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Third inning, no score to this point. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box, Prince McDonald, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Indians strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Isaiah
Leading off for the
Gerald.
Cubs, pitcher, Isaiah Gerald.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And that one just missed outside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High pop up. Castellanos in foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. The 3-2 one more time. He spoils another one and will do it again. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Embry, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A 1-1 home. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. This is flared out towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Victor Marrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And another snap throw to the bag, and the runner back safely. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Nick Dobson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Dobson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Line toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and they'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Into the box now, Orlando Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. Rosario playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. That one's going to find the seats, strike one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Skied into very shallow right. Mathis is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off for Cleveland, the first baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Hit out towards second. Embry moving to his right, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, pitcher Alfonso Vaccaro.
Now to the plate, the pitcher Alfonso Vaccaro. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch, and that pitch catches the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Lifted down the line in left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
How about him? Third baseman, Kelly Taylor.
Striding in for the Indians, Kelly Taylor. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, Robert Inoue. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Robert Inoue.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Skied into straightaway right. Mathis is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher.
Stepping in, Isaiah Gerald. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down main.
Throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Rounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
In now, J.C. Embry. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, right fielder, Reed Lambert.
Standing in, Reed Lambert. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Gerald over at second. Embry is over at first with 1 away. Base hit into right center. He'll come home with it. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Lindor is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. Into the box now, Victor Marrero, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Fouled off. fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Leading off the inning, Boyce Mathis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Rizzo is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Freddie Hernandez.
Now batting, Freddie Hernandez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air into shallow left center.
Contreras in pursuit. 2 down.
So striding forward now, Prince McDonald. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1 home. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Padilla over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 2 and the Indians nothing. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Left fielder, Wilson Contreras.
Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Hit on the ground out to short. McDonald has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. There's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Tom Javery enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Javery.
Anthony Rizzo will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The pitcher, number 33, Isaiah Gerald.
So stepping in, Isaiah Gerald, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Almora on second. Inoue on at first with 2 down. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. In now for Cleveland, Nick Dobson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Popped him up. Inoue has a play. 1 out.
The catcher, number 34.
So digging in now, Orlando Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Dobson rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Ken Murakami comes on the pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 8, Ken Murakami.
Nick Castellanos now as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
2-0 now. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The pitcher, number 20.
Harvey Reed will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Harvey Reed.
Ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1 home. is looked at for ball number 2. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
In now, Kelly Taylor, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Set, here's the 3-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he popped him up. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So coming to the plate, Boyce Mathis. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm-side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Freddie Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Freddie Hernandez, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Castellanos, the runner at third, Taylor at second, Mathis at first, 2 out in the inning. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit hard toward first, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. 1 run is scored, And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's 4-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2. Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Severino Gonzalez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Prince McDonald will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Nick Dobson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Gonzalez benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Indians 5 and the Cubs 2. Willie Rich gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Willie Rich.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, J.C. Embry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board, but instead this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Into the box now, Reed Lambert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Slow roller back to the mound. And that's out number 1. Digging in, Jesse Padilla. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Rich, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 0-1 on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Mathis. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
To his left, McDonald. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Indians 5 and the Cubbies 3. Ken Denson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 2, Ken Denson.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Francisco Lindor goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Digging in, Orlando Rosario. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 5-3. Patrick Barnard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Patrick Barnard.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Center fielder, number 5.
Ready now, Albert Almora. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Tapped down the line, but it gets foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Lindor fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Kelly Taylor, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Boyce Mathis. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Freddie Hernandez.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Freddie Hernandez, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Taylor takes his lead at third with 1 away. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up, looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Prince McDonald is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way, and he misses with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Rick Vaughn comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 99, Rick Vaughn.
In now, Robert Inoue. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Way out in front.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Charlie Lopez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Charlie Lopez.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Two and 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Cleveland Indians have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. Tom Javery earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.